Most NBA players would love to become the next NBA 2K cover athlete. With over 400 total players in the league, 2K have a difficult decision to make each year when selecting their new cover athlete. Based on recent years' cover athletes changing teams shortly after becoming a cover athlete, there is rumored to be an NBA 2K curse. Perhaps this curse is legit, or it's maybe just a coincidence. Let's take a closer look in today's video. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for new videos like this one every week. The NBA 2K curse started back in 2014. LeBron James was the cover athlete of NBA 2K14. LeBron joined Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh on the Miami Heat in 2011, and they became back-to-back champions in 2012 and 2013. After having some of the best years of his career, LeBron was named the NBA 2K14 cover athlete. The Heat went on to lose to the Spurs in the 2014 finals, and LeBron left Miami to rejoin the Cavaliers in the off-season. This turned out to be a great decision for LeBron, who was able to win another championship in 2016 with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love on the Cavaliers, but rumors of the NBA 2K curse started to build. The following year, this coincidence continued when Kevin Durant was named the NBA 2K15 cover athlete. Durant was coming off his best season in the league, averaging 32 points per game, and was one of the most well-liked guys in the league at the time. Although OKC had some success in the playoffs, they ultimately fell short of an NBA championship, and it was clear that Durant and Westbrook had chemistry issues. Durant and the Thunder made the Western Conference Finals in 2016, where they faced Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. After being up 3-1 early in the series, the Thunder ended up losing the final 3 games and being eliminated by the Warriors. In the following offseason, Durant shocked the world and decided to join the Golden State Warriors, making the NBA 2K cover outdated for the second time since 2014. The NBA 2K curse paused with NBA 2K16 though. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Anthony Davis were the cover athletes, and none of these players changed teams the following season. However, James Harden had just recently left the Thunder at the time, and Anthony Davis would later join the Lakers in 2019. Perhaps the 2K curse is really just a coincidence after all. Paul George was named the cover athlete for NBA 2K17 after coming back strong from his horrific leg injury. Many people doubted PG's ability to return to form from such a terrible injury, but they were wrong. Paul George came back and averaged 23 points per game in the 2017 season and earned his spot as the NBA 2K17 cover athlete. At the time, NBA fans thought PG was going to stay with the Pacers, but he asked for a trade the following season, and he ended up in OKC with Russell Westbrook. At this point, fans were starting to believe the 2K curse was legit, after another NBA star had quickly made the latest 2K cover outdated. The 2K curse continued with NBA 2K18. Kyrie Irving was named the cover athlete after his incredible play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alongside LeBron James, Kyrie led the Cavs to 4 straight finals appearances and an NBA championship in 2016 after one of the greatest comebacks in NBA Finals history. Although Kyrie and LeBron were an all-time great duo, there was always evidence of chemistry issues between the two. Kyrie didn't like being the second option for the team and wanted to lead his own team without LeBron. Kyrie requested a trade shortly after NBA 2K18 was released and was shipped to the Boston Celtics, making the new cover outdated just as it was released. 2K ended up scrapping the original cover and released a new version with Kyrie in his Celtics jersey. At this point, fans were convinced that the 2K curse was real, and the suspicions were confirmed with the release of NBA 2K19. After one of the greatest seasons of his career, LeBron James was named as the NBA 2K19 cover athlete for the 20th anniversary edition. Following a devastating loss to the Warriors in the 2018 finals, LeBron became a free agent and decided to join the LA Lakers after being named the latest 2K cover athlete. It's not hard to see why people think the NBA 2K curse is real. People at 2K must have realized the 2K curse was legit because they quickly changed the style of the NBA 2K20 cover. Anthony Davis was named the cover athlete but was traded to the Lakers before the game was released. It looks like 2K made a good decision to change up the cover style and hide Davis's jersey though, otherwise they would have had to scrap the cover like they did with 2K18 with Kyrie Irving. This takes us to the present day, where Damian Lillard was recently announced as the cover athlete for NBA 2K21. Dame has always been involved in trade rumours, as he's one of the best point guards in the league and plays for a team that consistently underperforms come playoff time. But Lillard is very outspoken about his loyalty towards the Blazers, even though many teams would love to make a trade for him. What do you guys think? Will Dame become another victim of the 2K curse, or will he remain loyal to the Blazers? Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give it the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for new videos like this one every week.